Ooh la la, it is Chel-lala, and it is day 40 of my Nofap challenge. And it is hard to believe that so much time has passed, but I wouldn't say that I didn't notice. That's like, I'm doing a 90-day challenge, and I'm doing that in monk mood. And today it threw some new things at me. Whereas I've always felt my arousals at night when I'm on my own. Today I felt, what would I say, intense, not intense, just a simple need, and a sensitivity to general sexual areas from about 10 o'clock this morning all the way to about an hour ago, say 6 in the evening. And I think that's the longest time I've felt like that in my whole life. And I am no longer afraid of failing in any way. I will conquer whatever this challenge throws at me. And I'm planning to keep this lifestyle still. It is now proof that this thing might still throw some things at me that might be very hard to handle or very strange. Another thing that happened today is I checked out one of my friends, as in a, say this out loud, for the first time in my life, not the first, okay, just try to explain this. I went to visit my friends this afternoon, and one of my, and she's a girl, she's a woman, she's an adult woman, and for the first time in my life, I checked her out. Like, she has a really, 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 really nice hands, like just J-cup hands. Wow, how did I not notice? It's quite funny. I suppose if you're, I don't know, kind of deprived or more in need or something, that you might check out the competition more effectively, or just in more detail, or in my case, like, there is competition. I don't know, which is kind of silly because there is absolutely no competition. She's just a really wonderful friend that I'd happily kill for. That was just really strange, and I think it's worth mentioning. And yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna end this video with a OkCupid profile. I've gotten many messages on OkCupid. I think there are way more men than there are women. I don't know. Anyway, and I just want to show you a profile of somebody that I wouldn't respond to, even though they're possibly a wonderful person, just because of the way the profile is set up. So OkCupid is a public website, so I'm not going to obscure anything, simply because this isn't the public. Anybody can go look at this profile. It's not hidden in any way. Okay, so here is the guy, and I clicked on his profile because, just look at that face. Wow, okay. So I considered him really attractive. The match percentage is really high, 96%. But the moment you get to the information, he barely filled out anything. He's white, yeah, no kidding, speaks English, no kidding, the whole profile is in English. It's like saying almost nothing. And everything says self-summary. Just, why don't you just find out? It's like, no, the idea behind OkCupid is that you can easily sift. What am I doing with my life? Living it. Like, perhaps there's somebody who isn't. I'm really good at whatever I put my mind to. Okay, that is incredibly arrogant. And then 6 things you could never do without, which apparently he couldn't count. I don't know, what is that, avoid for 2? Food, water, love, nature. If you really want to go to the food and water area, why not air? And everything is just these incredibly brief, just ask me if you want to know who I am. And that's silly for OkCupid. There are hundreds and thousands of people up there. A picture is not enough. Saying you're a straight man with a good-looking single picture is not going to help you find somebody if you're really looking for a great connection. And I'm going to say if there's a 96 correlation in the questions, then this person isn't looking for hookups and is looking for an actual match. So, I don't know, I think I've seen a lot of male profiles that have like barely filled in anything. It might just be that they don't care. But in case you have an OkCupid profile and you do care to elaborate as well. And that's it for day 40. I made it to day 40. I got some new weird feelings today. During the day, like the sunshine hours, that is unusual. And yeah, I'm still going strong. And I'm still reaping the benefits. I'm more assertive in general, and I'm slowly making progress in my life, but I mean, I still have a